it.
All right, man, so start with your name.
David Haynes.
And can you spell it?
Davidhaynes.
Great, and you don't have to lean down, it'll pick it up. So
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay, so you said you live in the apartment that's currently on fire. Tell me about what happened.
I was just playing the game, and all of a sudden I hear people are yelling and screaming from outside the door. I open my window and see that my porch is on fire, and by then I only had enough time to grab my dog, who was hiding away, and leave before the smoke was too much to even breathe. I had to hold my breath to get out and go downstairs, but it seemed like I was the last one to get out.
Pretty scary experience.
Yeah, for sure. I was contemplating what to grab, and that's when something kicked in. Was like, you need to leave now, and just in time, because that's when the whole place started to catch on flames. So I had to prioritize. Only living bodies got to leave, basically. Which is
any idea on how this fire started?
I have no idea, to be honest. I thought I smelled a barbecue smell or something, but that could have been the fire itself, because I was late to realizing that fire was going on in the first place. The bottom floor was already on fire by the time I realized everything was going on. So yeah.
You're lucky to have escaped this fire.
Definitely a little bit of luck. Definitely right decisions, right time, mostly. Luck's far from this fucking shit, that's for sure. I just got a bunch of computer parts and things that I just bought and just got in, so all that's up in flames. Didn't even get to build it, so yeah, just a wee bit. But yeah, that's definitely good that we got out, though, that's for sure.
Anything else you want to say?
No, not that I can think of, really. Not that.
I got up and I snatched my son up. So when I snatched my son up, I came outside. And when I came outside, I seen that unit over there was on fire, and I recorded the fire, and I didn't know that it was gonna spread all the way to mine, and I just thought it just got theirs. But now I got my apartment too, so now I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to see what I do. And luckily, yeah, it was my friend. He banged on my door. No, he banged on my bedroom door. And the smoke detectors, I didn't hear none of the smoke detectors. I was asleep. So if he wouldn't have got me up, then I was sleeping hard. So we both were sleeping hard. So carbon monoxide was still, but as soon as I got out, the smoke had already filled up my apartment too bad to where I was coughing. So the first thing I was like, man, I gotta get my son out. And my son has special needs, and I can't have that. And now I'm gonna have to just try to find somewhere to go. And this is what I get for it. Living in an apartment, I guess, comes with the territory.
How old is your son?
Yeah.
My son is 10. So now I gotta try to figure out what I'm gonna do that's the only way I take care of my son is. Now all his stuff is gone, my stuff is gone. I ain't got, this is everything that I had. So I'm gonna have to try to take everything that I got and try to build something.
take a look and see all this, I mean, what goes through your mind?
What am I gonna do now? That's what's going through my mind right now.
Your name, sir. What's your name?
Jesse
Jesse. And your last name?
Cruz.
Cruz. Thank you, Jesse.
I ran outside. We were looking at the apartment that was on fire, and then I ran upstairs to the neighbor that was over us, knocked on their door because I wasn't sure they was out because I didn't see them. And then I ran to our neighbor downstairs and knocked on the door, and all of them came out, and that's basically what happened.
What went through your mind when all this was going on?
What go through my mind? Shock and just trying to live. I didn't know which way to go. I was just in shock, and I just did what I thought at the time, and my mind was racing, and I just thought I did what was right.
So, what gave you that courage to kind of knock on everyone's door?
Just seeing the people you see every day. You don't see them, so you're not sure if they got out, and that's why I did that, because I didn't see the older people that sometimes we see them, and I didn't see them, so that's why I did that.
Do you see everybody out?
Yeah, we see everybody now. We see everybody that stays around us now, but I'm not sure about everybody else.
On the other side.
Yes, ma'am.
So you said you knocked on 2 doors?
Yes.
And got those families out?
Yes.
Are you a hero?
No, I'm not a hero. I just thought I was just trying to do what I thought was right. I wouldn't want somebody to do that for me. If they didn't see me, you saw me every day, I would want you to come knock on my door and make sure I was all right.
What's your name, sir?
Oh, my name? I would rather not put my name out there.
All right. That's all right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Your name, please, and spelling?
Joe Leggett, Leggett.
And your title, sir?
District Chief with Aldine Fire and Rescue.
Tell us what happened out here.
We got toned out about 3:27 this morning for a structure fire with multiple calls. Engine 7 and Engine 3 from Westfield got here first, made an offensive attack, pulled a second alarm about 4:30 this morning for manpower. Got everybody out of the building. Engine 11, Aldine Engine 11 pulled 2 animals out of one of the fire buildings and got them back to the residence. We called Red Cross, got them to come out to help the displaced, all the displaced citizens. Other than that, it's under investigation. We don't know what started. I just know the south end of the building, the whole south end of the building was on fire on the second floor.
Do we know how many apartments have happened?
I think there's 16 units total, I believe.
16
Yes,
units,
ma'am.
wow, that are impacted either with fire or water.
All of them have heavy smoke damage and some water damage. The north side doesn't have any water damage yet that we know of, but there's smoke damage. It's pretty much gutted.
So you said who was injured?
There was two animals. We had one firefighter get checked for heat exhaustion, but he was fine. We called him off and had him checked out. Didn't have to send him to the hospital.
How long did it take to tap out the fire?
We tapped it out about 30 minutes ago. It took a while due to the manpower. We didn't have enough manpower. It took a while to get the second alarm here. We pulled a box from the city, a full city box. By that time, we had everybody here, so we disregarded the city box from Houston.
Why was there a lack of manpower?
It wasn't a lack of manpower. It was a lack of getting here. We have Northwest, Aldine, Northeast, East Tex. They're coming from a long ways away on the south end because Westfield butts up to the city of Houston. And the automatic aid contract, it's in play, but it just paperwork.
So it's probably the toughest spot to hit
It's the worst place it could happen as far as to get trucks from the north side down here. Luckily, it happened in the wee hours of the morning, so there was traffic was light. And
Any issues with water supply?
no, water was phenomenal. The engine 11 come in and engine 16 caught the plug and laid into engine 3 drug a line around for engine 7, so we had water supplies set up within 5 minutes. They did a jam up job on that.